Dan Carlton. Hey guys, give it up for Tim. Give it up for Tim, come on. Oh, how are we doing tonight, guys? Doing good? All right, you guys are going to find out my jokes are not perfect. No one's perfect except for Jesus. Yeah, he didn't even bite his nails. No, he kept them in for us. Okay, good. He was by far the world's most popular crossdresser. Hey, you're awake. Good, awesome. Good. Well, I am feeling better. I actually had kidney stones about a month ago. Anybody had kidney stones before? Yeah, you couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. I had to lay in bed, and I had to watch all these movies, and I watched Aladdin. I don't really like Aladdin, especially at the very end when the genie goes in the closet and hangs himself. Hated that part. Yeah. Yeah, and then as I was laying there doing nothing, I was like, man, I really would love a sleep number bed. You know, you can adjust the firmness and all that. Michael Jackson had a sleep number bed, and he kept everything under 14. He got a really good night's sleep, too. Yeah, it was awful. Oh, my goodness. So you can, I bet you guys can tell by looking at me, I'm not much of a ladies' man. I'm not. But in college, I was with this girl, and we connected so well. And within 2 weeks, he was like, I think we should have a three-way. I was like, oh, okay. That escalated kind of quickly. She's like, yeah, I already got a girl picked out that can join us. It's like, next week, I will pick you up. So that whole week, guys, I was in the gym, I was running, I was doing everything I could to look as good as possible. And Saturday night, she picked me up, and I looked in the back seat, cute girl in the back. I was like, oh, all right, cool. And then she proceeded to drive to Skyline with Gilly. I was like, oh, okay. This is what you meant by three-way. So I had to sit there with the freshly shaved ass while I ate my three-way. Wow, hungry like the wolf, playing in the background. A little embarrassing, I know. So I did date a Japanese girl for about 6 months. And that was interesting because I had to learn about her culture and all that kind of stuff. But breaking up with her sucked because I had to drop the bomb on her twice just so she'd get the message. That's what you get for trying to kill my grandpa. I mean, that's a true story and a true story. So yeah, that's on both fronts. And ladies, if a guy ever says to you, on a scale of 1 to 10, you're an 11, you should run away because he set the parameters to 10, and he's going past that. He's a horrible listener. You shouldn't trust anybody like that. So you guys are giving a lot of energy back, and I really appreciate that. You know, toward the end of Kurt Cobain's life, he got really scatterbrained. Yeah, his thoughts were all over the place. You'd think he was a music icon, I know, but he didn't have the face for it. I think I got somebody in mid-drink with that. So I know this country's torn. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff going on at the border, and that's crazy. They're actually taking illegal immigrants and crossbreeding them with other animals. And they got a Mexican with an octopus. And I don't know what you're going to call it, but man, can it pick lettuce. I wish Biden would be a little bit more open-minded. You know, like Lincoln or Kennedy. Do you trust the government? I don't. I don't trust the government any more than I trust a daycare center ran by Casey Anthony. I see the light, thank you. So, my real job is I'm a milkman, which is actually hilarious. It's a lot of fun. And I always tell my salesman, I said, hey, if you give me another stop, just say Dan's going to be your driver. He's 6'8", 325 black guy. You can't miss him. Because then I come in, and I don't meet any of those criteria at all. And they ask me, like, hey, is there a bigger, taller, darker Dan that's here? It's like, no, I just identify as 6'8", 325 black guy. I've always wanted to do that. So, I know I have a little bit left, which is fine. You guys, again, are giving me a lot of energy. I appreciate it. And so the Super Bowl commercial that everybody saw was when Jesus washed his feet, how he washed feet. And that's more of a live your life a little bit more like Christ. But there's one thing that Christ did that I will not do, because whenever we saw pictures of him, he was really fit. And he did CrossFit one time. And it nearly killed him. Yeah, but then he just slept it off on the weekend. He was fine. Again, you guys are awesome. Thanks for all that energy. I really appreciate it. I know you guys think I was dropped a lot when I was a baby, but you have to be held to be dropped. So, there we go. All right, coming to the stage next is